intact with no major US label pulling the strings, not even born from a top Korean powerhouse. Yet, they shattered every record, delivered a speech at the UN single-handedly rewriting their nation's economy and wielding a global influence that others could only dream of. But just as they reached their absolute peak when their reign seemed untouchable, they had to step away for duty, a move that sent shockwaves through the entire K-pop scene. Album sales plummeted for the first time in 10 years, and the momentum that K-pop commanded during the pandemic began to slowly unravel. But here's the secret. They're returning and the industry is completely unprepared for the raw power. BTS is about to unleash. They are coming back as one with a force even more potent, forging a historic moment. But one question hangs in the air. Why? BTS, why just them? The scene is full of other K-pop groups. So what is it that makes BTS the only ones capable of this huge impact on the music world? We see many talented K-pop acts, and many have a respectable global fan base. But what truly sets them apart? What is BTS's secret? Why have only they had this level of deep cultural and musical dominance? It all boils down to a cocktail of raw honesty, perfect timing, and a daring vision. Their music hits you on a primal level because it exposes universal truths, like youth, deep loneliness, and self-love. Their brutal honesty about these subjects forges an intense connection with fans, making their tracks feel more than just catchy. They feel like a confession. Fans find a strange comfort in BTS's lyrics that expose their raw emotions and secrets. This level of emotional exposure is what separates BTS from the others and cultivates a powerful bond between the group and their fans. But there's more. BTS weaves an intricate secret story through their music. From day one, their albums were secretly connected by a shadowy theme of personal growth, self-discovery, and true identity. Each LP adds another layer to the last, creating a hidden plot that their fans can trace. This calculated move is what allows them to get obsessed with more than just single tracks. They're pulled into a much larger game. This complex web of storytelling is rare, even outside the K-pop world, exposing BTS's unique strategy and their obsession with creating a totally immersive world. And the third secret, BTS has total creative control over their empire. Unlike groups puppeteered by their agencies, the members of BTS expose their own souls, writing, producing, and sculpting their music. This intimate involvement ensures the group stays loyal to their own truth instead of chasing fleeting industry trends or corporate demands. The confessions hidden in their music feel brutally honest because they're ripped directly from the members' own minds and secret experiences. This raw artistic liberty allowed BTS to blossom on their own terms, all while forging a deeply personal bond with their fans. Finally, destiny itself played a crucial part in BTS's scandalous global ascent. They exploded onto the world stage at the exact moment platforms like YouTube and Twitter were tearing down the old walls, letting artists seduce audiences worldwide. BTS and their fiercely loyal army didn't just use these platforms, they weaponized them to forge a powerful global movement built on a foundation of love, unity, and a shared pulse far beyond simple music promotion. This calculated, savvy move let them shatter cultural barriers and infiltrate the hearts of millions across countless nations. All these secrets woven together created the phenomenon. A reign of unparalleled success and a lasting scar on the global music scene. When BTS began their shocking military hiatus, it wasn't a finale, it was a cliffhanger, the dramatic beginning of their solo revelations. So instead of fading out, each member of BTS stepped into the spotlight alone. J-Hope set fire to Lollapalooza, one of the world's most notorious music festivals. His album, Jack in the Box, was a raw confession fusing hip-hop with a darker, wilder edge. RM exposed his soul with Indigo, a deep, intimate album with shocking alliances like with Erykah Badu and Anderson. Pak revealing a hidden side. Suga as Auguste D dropped D-Day full of brutal honesty and dark stories. His solo tour was an intimate confession bearing his soul to thousands. Jimin then shattered records with his album Face, a seductive mix of smooth vocals and raw emotion that left everyone exposed. V lured us in with Layover, hailed for its cinematic feel and intoxicating sound, his true voice was finally unveiled. Jungkook dropped his bombshell golden with songs in English that challenged the West's elite, flaunting his global magnetism. Jin gifted fans The Astronaut before leaving a raw, emotional track that really hit home, delivered with his brutally honest vocals. But what's the real tea? This is what makes it scandalous. No other K-pop dynasty, or maybe any crew on the planet, has witnessed every member blow up this big on their own all at once. This exposes the truth. They each have a killer style and a loyal following, shattering the myth that these groups are only powerful together. During this affair, K-pop's global conquest went nuclear. Western artists were even caught mimicking the K-pop formula with insane visuals, choreo, and social media games. More idols started to cross over, trying to make a name for themselves on the world stage. Still, no one has touched the insane chokehold of BTS either as a crew or flying solo. To get why the music scene is terrified of BTS, you have to dig into their past, back to when they weren't global titans, but just 7 kids from a tiny, practically bankrupt company in Seoul. The narrative of BTS's hostile takeover isn't just a sweet story, it's a shocking expose on how the global music establishment can be completely overthrown. With everything stacked against, and then BTS made their own rules, standing out with their unfiltered, authentic music, tackling taboo, real-world drama, and seducing their audience into a deep connection. Their climb to the top was a story of a slow burn and intimate dialogue with fans and a raw devotion to being real. Unlike so many other groups, BTS dared to expose taboo topics like their inner demons and societal pressures, laying their souls bare for all to see. This raw vulnerability mixed with their talent and magnetic stage presence slowly built a fiercely loyal fan base that defended them through their darkest struggles. Behind it all, the mastermind Bang Si-hyuk and Big Hit made a risky gamble to let BTS be more than just manufactured puppets, let them be real artists. This one choice unleashed them, letting them write their own anthems, film their own secrets, and connect with fans on a dangerously personal level using YouTube and Twitter. By shattering the walls that separated them from their audience, BTS forged an unbreakable bond, something far deeper than the usual celebrity-fan affair. As their notoriety exploded across the globe in 2015 and 2016, BTS began to seize the international attention they craved. Their soul-bearing albums and explosive performances started seducing the hearts of new followers worldwide. And even without the backing of a huge Western label, when they infiltrated the US scene, BTS unleashed the power of their fiercely devoted fan base to seize a level of success on their own shocking terms. By 2017, BTS had breached the Billboard charts, making scandalous appearances on US television shows and performing at exclusive galas like the American Music Awards. Their scandalous rise was not some industry hookup or a cheap marketing ploy. It was raw, undeniable talent, a calculated plan, and a secret society of fans who battled for them every single step of the way. Now, let's expose the heart of the matter. Why is the entire global music industry truly terrified of BTS? They're more than a band. They've cultivated one of the most intense and mobilized fan armies in history, known only as ARMY. This global force doesn't just listen to what BTS drops. They promote, they defend, and they protect them on every single platform. The ARMY effect means BTS can ignore the old guard promotional channels completely. Instead of begging for radio play or a label's push, their loyal fans ignite a firestorm of buzz and momentum worldwide. This underground support network completely shatters the old playbook. They model a controversial new way to build an empire from the ground up. Unlike the other industry puppets who rely completely on producers, ghostwriters in the corporate suits, BTS holds an iron grip on creative control, writing and producing their own hit music from scratch, mapping out their own performances and curating their image without input. This autonomy means they aren't bound to the old industry machine or its outdated rules. This power move sets a new standard for artist success. Doesn't mean you sell your creative soul or conform to their tired script. BTS is proof you can win by staying true to your own vision. In a world where pop stars are polished until they're robotic, BTS exposes a raw, honest, and vulnerable side. They confess their secrets about burnout, private mental battles, the crushing weight of society's gaze, and the terror of losing themselves. They aren't afraid to break down on stage, sharing secrets that connect with fans on a profound level. And the shocking part, this honesty isn't a calculated marketing ploy.